Sangye chodang soki chok nam la. Changjo bardo dakni kyap suchi. Dagji jin sukji pe sonam ki. Drola pan chisangye drupa shok pe. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha, until enlightenment, we take refuge in you. May we, through the merit of generosity and so forth, achieve Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings. Pei. Welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit. Thank you for joining me for day 14. Actually, this is day 15 of Tibetan Book of the Dead Sadhana. Sorry for the slight delay in getting started. Let me go ahead and start with the introduction for day 15. Despite such setting face to face, being still led backwards by poor past choices, terror and awe arising, it may be that one does not recognize and flees. Thereupon, on the 15th day, yet another pair of blood-drinking forms receive one. Not recognizing terror may be produced. So at this point, I invite you to sit comfortably. Oh, and namaste to Kim, who's joining right now. Close your eyes, breathe deeply. As you breathe deeply, take a moment to prepare. Ground, center. And then begin to visualize the person for whom you're doing the sadhana for seated in front of you. And silently call their name 3 times. And acknowledge that you're acting as a conduit for this information, not just for the person for whom this sadhana is dedicated, but also for all souls currently lost in the state of bardo and searching for the right path. O nobly born, and once again I invite you to repeat the name of the person whom this sadhana is dedicated. On the 15th day, the blood-drinking form, dark green in color, having 3 faces, 6 hands, and 4 feet firmly postured, the right face white, the left red, the middle dark green, majestic in appearance. The first of the right hands is holding a sword, in the middle one a staff, in the last a club. In the first of the left hands is a bell, in the middle one a skull bowl, and in the last a knife. His body is embraced by a mother form, her right hand clinging to his neck, the left offering to his mouth a red skull cup filled with blood. The father and mother in union, in Yab Yum, assuming from the northern quarter of your brain. These forms will come and shine upon you, and fear that not. Be not terrified, be not awed. Recognize them to be the embodiment of your own intellect. They are your teachers, so do not be afraid. Believe and be humble and fond of them, and cooperatively, in recognition, liberation will come. Through such recognizing them to be teachers, in at one moment, you will merge into them and obtain perfection. Through these teachings, one knows to recognize these forms as thoughts issuing from one's own intellectual faculties. For instance, a person, upon recognizing a lion's skin to be a lion's skin, is freed from fear. For though it is not only a stuffed lion's skin, if one does not know it to be so, so fear will arise. But upon being told by some person that the lion's skin is just that and only that, one is freed from the fear. It is like the child who does not see the loving parent behind a mask. Similarly, here too, when the bands of blood-drinking forms, the wrathful deities, huge of proportions, with very thick-set limbs, dawn, as big as the skies, awe and terror are naturally produced upon one. But as soon as the setting face to face is heard, one recognizes them to be one's own thought forms. Then, when remembering the original, clear light that shone at the time of physical death, a secondary clear light, the offspring clear light is produced, and the original and offspring clear light coming together like two intimate acquaintances, blend inseparably, and therefrom a self emanating radiance dawns upon one. Through self-enlightenment and self-knowledge, one becomes liberated. Om Pe. So I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation for the time being, slowly opening your eyes. And as always, I highly recommend spending some time for quiet meditation before resuming your day's activities. And namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me. And Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. I want to remind you that tomorrow's broadcast will be at 7 p.m. Denver, Colorado time, and will be through Friday of this coming week. And I invite you to join me right after that the Tuesday broadcast for our weekly satsang. It will be a meditation based upon another short scripture. This will be Swami Vivekananda's hymn to the Divine Mother. And then Friday for our weekly Yoga Nidra meditation. So I thank you once again for joining me. Again, sorry for the slight delay. And I look forward to you joining me for the future installments of this and other sadhanas. Until then, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di, and enjoy the rest of the day.